Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. I have fixed our inventory problem. In between episodes, what I did is I handed out a bunch of weapons, I sorted out our armor, I sorted out all of our accessories to a degree, and I have put all of the unique weapons or good weapons that we had around into our vault, same with armor, and the rest I've added to our cargo, so we're all pretty much ready to go. I think it's worth going over a couple of the changes that were made, because it will change how we do things in combat, but, you know, essentially, we're done with inventory management already, which is pretty good 40 seconds into the episode. So, we have nothing here, so anything new that we pick up is gonna go into these slots, and it's gonna be very easy to find. And every time we come back from a mission, if we have something in here, it is either going in the vault, it's going in cargo, or it's going on someone. What we're not gonna do is build up a huge amount of things, much like this tab, which we're gonna have to sort through every single time we want to sort anything out. So, what are the changes? What have I done? Well, I actually don't think we made any changes on this character. This character is pretty much exactly the same. I just put a new medical kit in his, 4 consumable slots, and that's about it. He's pretty much ready to go. Ulfar. I also didn't change at all. He had no new equipment to equip, and his equipment's all specialized. Jai. Jai, I made a couple of changes. First of all, I gave her the Onslaught Amulet, which means that if she uses Press the Advantage, she can get extra bonuses on it. She has Press the Advantage. This was better than what she currently had, so it made sense. I also gave her the Blood Blight Hex Rifle as a secondary. Now, why did I do this? Well, I was looking at her secondary stuff, and I was thinking, realistically, in no world are we ever going to switch her to melee. Her weapon skill is garbage, right? She'll just get parried if something is tacky or melee. So, she has 2 options. Oh, well, she has one option in melee. She's going to shoot for pistols, right? Or, I guess our other option was shoot with pistols or switch to the parry. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do now is, she's going to have her pistols, but she's also going to have this rifle, which has 15 range, which is significantly higher than either of her pistols' ranges. The logic that I have here is, pistols are what she uses, like, 90% of the time. If she needs to shoot something that's more than 6 range, and we don't want to move her, we switch to the Hex Rifle. It gives her something that she can use, it gives her extra hit chance, which helps with the fact that her ballistic skills kind of falling off, and it still does a negative. What's the negative here? At the beginning of the target's turn, all creatures in a 2-cell radius suffer the Blood Blight effect. If these creatures suffer impact, piercing, or rending damage, they also suffer an additional 4 direct damage and bleeding. So, yeah, I mean, it's a nice little extra effect. So, that's what we have her working with. I believe that's all we had for her. Heinrich's, I've made some changes to his weaponry. So, he still has the Force Sword, but his secondary is now this Infernal Pistol, which is a Melta weapon, because he's able to use Meltas, but actually this had a armor pen that was only slightly worse than the other Melta weapons, had more damage, and had pretty much the same range, and can be put in one hand. So it made sense to do that. And then the secondaries are the Bone Shatterer, which increases physical damage, followed up with the Anti-Vehicle Revolver, which does a lot of impact damage and an AoE. And both of these have reasonably high base values and high armor pen on the anti-vehicle stuff, so there's a reason to use a lot of his pistols that he previously didn't have. Not a lot else has changed for him though. Argenta. You may notice that she has a bog standard bolter, not a heavy bolter. There is a reason for this. The reason is that I was working out the mass behind the calibrated heavy stubber versus the bolter. Now, the heavy stubber, because we have rapid fire, it can do 26 shots in a turn. The heavy bolter can do 18 shots in a turn with the same logic, right? Because rapid fire doubles it. Now, ignoring the fact that there's a minus 25% penalty to damage on both of those, because if I'm using rapid fire calculations, if we have a look here, actually this is the wrong one, although that one also helps with damage, but the main thing is, if we have a look here at Extermination, any damage the character deals is increased by 1 for every attack they've made this combat. This means that if you multiply that 1 by the rate of fire, Her heavy bolter is getting 18 per stack of this. Her heavy stubber is getting, what did I say, 26? Yeah, it's getting 26 per. So it's getting 8 more damage per stack of this. So the heavy stubber, after just a few stacks, is going to heavily outperform the heavy bolter. So that's why we have that. Now you might be asking, what's up with using the normal bolter then? Why are you not using just the heavy stubber? There's a good reason. The main reason for this is that this has a higher base damage value. So what I think our turns will be is it will be single shot. It's probably going to be single shot, burst fire, wildfire, burst fire, switch to the heavy stubber, right? So this is basically for turn 1. This is going to do more damage on turn 1. This is going to do more damage on every other turn. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's correct. It might be better to just use this from the start, but I think that this is going to do better initially. Also gives us something that has a little bit more armor pen if we need it. And I'm kind of thinking at the start of combat, there's a chance that you don't have the best to hit. You're probably going to be absolutely fine, but having a little extra to hit at the start of combat before all of our buffs start stacking makes some sense to me. So that is what she is now working with. Idira. You may notice that Idira has a new helmet. It makes her look crazy, but that's perfectly fine because she has the self-calibrating helmet on now, where if she does a single attack, which I think her psychic powers might count as, but if it doesn't, then she has a single attack weapon, it then gives them a chance of stunning. And I think we have something if willpower test, don't we? If someone fails a willpower test from her, she gets a negative. I might be making that up. It might only be from psychic powers. Oh, there you go. Whenever an enemy fails a willpower resistance test against the character, they suffer 11 direct damage. On success, the damage is doubled, right? So they will take 22 direct damage from her by failing this test. Now, she does that test whenever she shoots or whenever she does a single attack. I hope it counts for her psychic powers as well, but even if it doesn't, you can effectively say that we're adding an extra 22 or, well, 11 to 22 damage onto this sharpshooter rifle that we've now given her. That seems very good. This also does more damage against larger creatures, which is nice because it means that she's going to have a weapon that if we're facing a large creature that's got a lot of like armor, a lot of deflection, a lot of health, she's going to be better against it. Like, it's going to be good for us to have her use it. And it has 40% additional hit, which means that her garbage ballistic skill doesn't really matter as much. So that's why we gave her that one. I think, yes, I also gave her the Vortex Pendant. The wearer gains 5 willpower each time their abilities affect an ally, because she has some buffs, and willpower is a stat that she uses, therefore makes some sense from my side to have her use that. Marazai. I've switched up these weapons. They do almost exactly the same thing, except that the secondary is basically doing nothing, because it always did nothing. But this now allows us to have a little extra parry, which I think is useful. And I gave him a hex rifle, because I thought, well, if he can't get in range, I might as well give him a rifle, and then he can shoot something, and the additional hit chance will make up for his garbage ballistic skill. I think that I've said this a few times. I also gave him the Notes on Weakness, which gives him lethality divided by 10 rounded down bonus to direct damage, which makes sense. And the bonus is doubled if the wearer's attack triggers an opening, which of course it probably will. Seems good to me. Earliet. Actually, do I have anything that can go in this slot for you? I do. Do I have anything that's good in that slot? Alright, now I need to do this. I thought I'd done all the inventory management, but I haven't. I'm just seeing, where's that slot? Is it down here? Yeah, okay. Do we have anything that she can equip? Hit an enemy in melee range. Gains coercion and lure Xenos. Combat tactics area. Hits with a single shot attack. The target is slowed until the next turn. That seems good. That's the one that Idira used to have. Yes, okay, I think that's fine. So now she has something. What I did with her is I gave her the Wanderer's Portent. Now this is a bit odd, but I noticed that this says that when you score a critical hit with a single shot attack, they gain an additional attack this turn. This means that because this has additional hit chance, it can only Deadeye Shot, which has additional hit chance. This is probably always going to crit, right? So what I was thinking is Wanderer's Portent, switch over to this weapon, to the Eye of Hecaton, then you shoot again. If this weapon hits 3 or more targets, this attack has no cooldown, so I guess you could then shoot again or something like that. But you could also use your bonus attack that she has to do another shot with this, so it basically gives her more shots per turn. I think that that's going to work really well for her, assuming that you can do multiple shots. Even if you can't, it does outperform, right? Like, even if it's you have to use the Wanderer's Portent, it does outperform on single shots. So you could do bonus shot with this, switch to the Wanderer's Portent, do 2 shots, that's 40 to 50 damage, versus 30 to 45 damage, which, yeah, it's alright. It's not necessarily going to change the world, and even if I forget it, it doesn't matter, but still good. You are mostly the same, but I gave you the Omnissiah symbol because we don't need the reroll on our tests. That was it, basically, I think. Oh no, I also gave him the Echo of Victory. So if he shoots a target within a 5-cell radius with a ranged weapon, this attack deals 10 plus armor pen divided by 3 damage. Now, he uses plasma pistols, which have high armor pen, and he is usually within a 5-cell radius because he's trying to get into melee range. So it made sense. Oh, I forgot to give him a new medikit. Let's give him one of those. Wonderful. Anyway, that was my logic here. The rest of this is absolutely fine. Then we have Cassia. We're almost done here. She now has a new staff, which is just better. The staff gives AP if she targets a target with a navigator power they haven't been targeted with yet. Infusing is 1 higher than it was. Actually, it might be. Actually, this I think is 5 higher than the one she actually had equipped. So whenever she targets an ally with a navigator power, they gain 10 bonus to all characteristics until the end of the navigator's next turn. And devastating means that she can use an attacking navigator power twice per turn for 6 direct damage on herself, and it will do 6 more damage on the second hit. And it has more willpower and perception. It was just better. And I also gave her the shotgun, because the shotgun never misses, so it doesn't matter that she has terrible ballistic skill, and it gives her something to do if someone runs up at her in melee range. It just makes sense. Then Abelard, I changed what weapons he has. So, yes, and now he's going to use Triumph of Faith most of the time. Yeah, because it does more damage. And on a successful hit, it will stun them if they fail a toughness resistance test. And if they fail, it gets another attack. This, he has equipped purely for the 10% stacking chance to stun an enemy for 1 turn for each point of the enemy's deflection. My logic here was, if the enemy has a lot of deflection, we switch weapon. And that's it. That's everything. And that just little inventory rundown took long enough that I'm happy that I made the decision to do all of that off camera, because that took a while to do. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. So what are we doing? Well, I was waiting for Kalkazar's summons. I have been told that apparently this is the next quest. This one will not trigger until we've done this quest to go to get Caligos Winterscale, or to find out what's happening with them, or to do whatever, right? That's the next quest. Everything else is side quests, and we're good to go. So what I think we're going to do is we're just going to keep doing what we were doing. Just go planet to planet and see what happens. I mean, I'm sure other things will happen in this chapter, but to be honest, we're kind of... No, we're set. We know what we're doing. So, let's go Koronus Expanse map. And, yeah, let's go world to world. Clearing things out. So, we've been to this one. Oh, do we have any contracts left? No. We're completely done on that. Okay. So, we've been to this one. We want to head down here to grab the plasteel, I think. And then we want to head back. Okay. Wonderful. This will be a 2-second trip. It's actually right next to us here as well. Right. That says dead world. Was that always a dead world? I don't know why in my head I was like, wait, was that not a burning world before? Maybe it was a dead world. It might have been a dead world. Who knows? Oh, we do also need to go to available... What has happened? Well, this is new. There was a patch to the game. I guess this was in the patch. I didn't read the patch notes. Okay, I guess this was in the patch notes. This must be the way that they fixed the project screen. That's an interesting fix. Okay. Yeah, okay, we need to go to variable 6. I forgot. Okay, fine. We never need to look at that screen again in reality. So, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so I guess what we're probably doing is we're working our way to... Yeah, to Telecos Epsilon, then jumping to variable 6, and then kind of coming back. Although there's no rush on doing this, it's just flashing at us. That's really the only rush is that it's flashing. Okay, we've had that one before. We've done everything on this planet. So... we'd head up here and skip up there for now. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we'd want to do first. I guess our Celio Prophecy, yeah, there's the thing that we have to do for, yeah, for Cassia there. Let's go to this and jump to variable 6. Just get it done. Oh! I pressed the wrong button? I must have pressed the wrong button. My apologies. I thought I'd done that, but I guess I clicked visit. Okay, so we're getting repeat events here. Go to Mundus Valancius. Then, well, I guess we can also explore... Wait, where is it? There. What's Gratafal's calamity, or Gartafral's calamity? I have no idea. We haven't been there, apparently. Do we know anything about Gartafal's calamity? Not on that one. Oh, Price of Humanity. Okay. So this is where Heinrichs wants us to go. I mean, we could go there. Yeah, so maybe go here, 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 and then here. Yeah, that seems fine. We can do that. Yeah, let's head up to here. Warp travel. That's fine. And then we'll visit. I am happy I put the shortcuts into our realm because it makes traveling around a lot easier. Yeah, having all those shortcuts makes things a lot easier. It'd be horrible if we had to travel everywhere slowly each time. Right, I want those. Thank you. Right, I'm just grabbing absolutely everything because we have a huge surplus of extractiums, so we might as well grab it now, and then if we need it later, we can use it later. We probably won't, but, you know, that's fine. Right, is there anything in here that we, Nope, no worlds to get supplies from, so it's purely Variable 6's, thing. Yeah, so let's save, and let's do it. So what's it called? Mass Uprising. Oh, wonderful. I love a mass uprising. The flames of rebellion flare up across the colony. Sick of extortions and punishments, the subjects urge their peers to abandon the rogue trader's patronage. Diplomacy. Your subjects manage to convince part of the rebels, the rest are disposed of in bloody combat. Cool. I don't know what to say to that. There was no story, there was no plot, there was no anything. There was no consequences. It was just there. Alright then. Right, let's grab the plasteel here, and then we can go to the new planet. It's going to be an orange trip, although did we not take something that means that there'll never be orange trips, right? I thought we took something that means it'll never be dangerous. Like, dangerous. I need to look at that buff that it was from one of the colonies, wasn't it? Oh yeah, we'll go and face these contemptible foes. Let's choose a team. Well, who did I change? I changed Cassia. I changed Adira. Changed Argenta. Changed Erlet. So Erlet, Cassia, Adira, Argenta. Didn't really change Heinrich. I mean, I did change him, but I didn't change him that much. I think we added something to Marazai, but I wouldn't call it a change. I want to see how much Pascal does. Yeah, let's see how much Pascal does. Cool. Right, let's try this out. So I have a few things I want to try out here just to see how they work. So it's nice that he gave us one of these, actually. Right. So let's rearrange the party slightly here. That's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. Formation, there we go. So we're looking at something a bit more like... yeah, well, yeah, I guess a bit more like this, maybe? Sure. Not that it matters too much, but it'll at least get us in the right order. Okay,
I align my path with yours. For now,
shoot it.
I understand your intent. Fortune favors the swift.
Nice. Okay. So we get to go first. That's fine. Then it's going to be Erlet, who I think probably would have got to go first had we not got to go first. She's going to go here. Pascal doesn't go for ages. He's going to go, like, there. Maybe... he can't quite get far enough. I guess he doesn't really use cover, but I guess he could go here. Argenta's going to go here. That's not even cover, so why am I bothering? She can go here for now. Adira. Hide behind, and that'll work. Oh, Cassia. Why don't you go stand next to Argenta? Sure. Right, start the battle. Yep, I'm just thinking if this is correct. This is correct, yeah. Oh, we're already in desperate measures. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder why. But that's fine. Let's go for rear. That would be fine, I guess, actually, yeah.
I'll make it happen.
Back line. That's also fine. Front line. Okay. I don't really have the ability to do tactical knowledge. So, what we will do is we will instead buff the front line armor.
Not me.
We will buff the back line with overwhelming stratagem. Joint analysis. If I go out here, can I shoot without shooting my allies? Yeah. Okay, and then shoot. Actually, before you shoot, it only costs 1 to shoot. Let's put extra stacks on.
I'm ready for whatever comes.
Let's use Surefire plan. Let's shoot.
On it. Your end was inevitable.
Nice. That seems good to me. Okay. Solid. Right. So let's test our strategy here. So I want to shoot for a crit. So we shoot for a crit.
If it serves your cause. No weakness is
That
hidden
crit,
from my sight.
that gives us another attack. I can switch my weapon and do an attack of the other weapon. That's cool.
This tedium is beneath me.
Right, let's do hunt down the prey. Hunt down the prey. Followed by hunt down the prey.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay. So then we do bonus shot here. That then gives me... Oh, that gives her another turn for some reason. I can't remember why, but that's okay. Wait, why does she have to reload? Surely she doesn't need to reload already. Oh, is this a turn where she can't use an attack? I think it is. Okay, so what we want to... Wait, can she use a single target? Yeah, she can. So let's do... The Veil Degradation's high, so I'm basically risking things for no reason here. But let's do one of those.
Will do.
Okay. So what I wanted to see there is, did that cause them to take a... No, that did not cause them to take a check. Okay. Oh, it's the prey thing. She gets an extra turn if somebody kills prey. That's it. Okay.
Was that you?
Yeah, so that did not trigger the single target willpower check. That's good to know. Is there anything else to mark? Can I mark you?
I'm not so
Nope.
sure.
Okay, right. Back to Urlet. So now she gets another shot. So now she can shoot over here. Kill that one.
I deal death with my
Nice.
hands.
Which then gives her another turn because she is now prey has died again. So now we can hunt down the prey on the blue horror here. Followed by I don't know. I guess I could use the AoE of that one, Forbearing, which would then, in theory, give her a bunch of willpower, right? How much willpower does she have now? She has 80 willpower. Does Forbearing on 5?
Anything else?
Just give her 25.
Stop mocking me.
Let's have a look. I gave her 5. Okay, so it's one ability grants one trigger that. AoE does not give her more. Okay, cool. Now we're back here. She's out of attacks, but we could potentially choose this one and kill it anyway. Right. Next. Okay. World's worst attack. Adira. Now you get to shoot. Well, I guess what we'll check now is, does the single target thing work if she shoots a single target?
What an unfortunate turn of
Well, that
fate.
did something to someone else, so that must have done something, right? So, Urlet. So. Yes, so that was the damage from her attack. Let's see. Oh yeah, so the willpower resistance test failed, therefore they took 24 direct damage from malign influence. Okay, so that definitely worked. That's cool. Although they took 24? That's what I don't understand. So her weapon, not your weapon, your weapon, it is impact damage. Okay, that's fine. That makes a level of sense. Let's have a look at what malign influence should be doing. Oh, it might be that her stats are up from when last time we looked at it. So that, and I was looking at the calculated amount. On success, the damage is doubled. Yeah. So it's willpower bonus. That's what happened. We moved our willpower bonus up. So it did 24 because it doubled it. Nice. Okay. You have a free turn. Honestly, I don't know. Like, do that.
If I must.
Then, yeah. Then maybe precise attack.
Your intent.
Then just end your turn. Right, back to your turn. You have a bonus shot. Shoot your shot. Oh, does the bonus shot apply the single target thing? Yes, it does. There you go. That's another 24 damage. That's incredible. Why is this here and not here? Like, this is weird. These should be, like... I mean, none of these should be here, honestly. How do I move them off the bar? Can I remove these? No. Well, whatever. That's fine. And I get more if I use another one of these.
Anything else?
Okay, let me just have a look. That did increase willpower. Nice. What's the actual wording on this thing? Willpower each time their abilities affect an ally. Okay. So each time their abilities affect an ally. So yeah, that's why it's a single time. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not going to raise Veil Degradation anymore. Right. Argenta. What I want to do is think about this carefully. I want to run forward. I'm running her out of the area that we gave the bonus to, which I think I just realized is funny. Right, let's run her up here.
I will
Shoot.
bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. This is why I was chosen.
Okay. We're then going to
Thou-tis
do
for the
this.
weak.
Increase our momentum. I'm gonna run and gun.
I'll do it.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Eradicated.
Which then would gives Adira another turn because a prey was killed. She doesn't need it. She can only well, I guess I can do this, but she only really applies psychic powers in this turn. So then we're gonna end that turn. We can then use steady superiority.
In thy light I stand,
gives her an extra
and thy light
attack.
I crave.
So now we'll take her extra attack. Okay. We then turn on... I should have turned this on before. We turn on constant approach. We switch weapon. We run forward here. Wildfire. Yeah. We wildfire for 2. We rapid fire. This is free, right? This is free. We devastating attack.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And we do this.
This is unacceptable.
That doesn't work.
I will not.
Oh well. I thought that was cover I could destroy potentially. Oh well. Attack.
Each strike is a prayer.
Yeah. So she does that basically. You don't need another turn. That's fine. Oh, then Cassia gets a turn because somebody used a heroic act. Okay, so now I'm going to use Revel in the Light.
Do not dare ask.
I'm going to move up. I'm going to use Revel in the Light on Argenta.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
And then I'm going to use Held in my Gaze to hit this
Isn't
one.
this a job for the serfs? Another foe painted
Cool.
black.
Then I'm going to end her turn. You could now activate your second firearm mastery, but let's do... Well, you can't shoot these guys right now. You're just out of range. How about this? Doesn't do anything either. Let's activate Revel and Slaughter.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. Firearm mastery doesn't do anything for you. Yeah, I think you're done. Right, Pascal. I want to test this one as well, so up here.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Actually get a little closer. And then we're going to go shoot this one.
Running binaric override.
So I just want to check the damage here. So, what's the thing called? What's his thing called? His new thing is Echo of Victory. Echo of Victory should increase his damage by 10 plus armor penetration divided by 3 if he attacks any target in a 5-cell radius with a ranged weapon. So, let's hit. Damage. Multiplier. What's it called? Echo of Victory? Echo of Victory. Did not apply. Echo of Victory didn't apply. This does not work. I think. That was a ranged weapon within 5 cells. It should have done 10 plus armor penetration divided by 3. What's 50 divided by 3? Well, it's at least 10. It's at least 17. Why am I saying 7? It's at least 18, 19. Yeah, I think that's right. So, wait, no, I went too far. Yeah, I went too far. This is what I'm getting for doing it in our head. It's like somewhere between 15 and 60. 15 and 16, is that right? Because 15 would be 45. 16 would be... Yeah, I think that's right. That would be 48, somewhere between 16 and 17. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. So it's going to do somewhere between 16 and 17 extra damage. So it should do like, you know, 27%. Sacraments of Energy does do 28%, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, this does nothing. Alright, cool. Cool. Glad. Yeah, but this does nothing. Okay. Well, kill him.
Request approved.
Do I have anything else I want to test? Just thinking, do I have anything else? No, I think I'm pretty good on my testing, actually. Let's do this, not dismantling attack, not this, well, dispatch could be fine. Actually, let's go for a dash here. Followed by this one.
My vow is to serve.
That didn't break him open? Oh. Is it you who has the turn? The blue horror has the turn. Okay, well, kill it.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
Okay. And that's fine. You now get another turn. Now going to give Argenta a turn within our turn. Okay. Which then lets you move up here. I think it's still Pascal. No, Pascal ended his turn, didn't he?
I'll do it.
Oh, maybe. Oh, this is only the first time a heroic cat was used. I forgot. You're good. Right. Shoot. Yeah, I'm just thinking about what I want to do here. Yeah, maybe one of those. And then shoot. I know I just hurt Pascal, but that's fine. That works for me. Okay. Well, we tested some things. Wait, yeah. So this means that we shouldn't have the Echo of Victory on, because it does nothing. So instead, what we're going to have on is the same thing he had on before, which is the Anatomy Tome, which gives him damage against single attacks against human enemies, which I thought would be less useful because he was running out of human enemies, but you know what? It's a lot better than does absolutely nothing. Cool. Right. That was our little testing session. A lot of it worked, though. A lot of it worked, which I think is good. The theory works. Alright, yeah, this one. It's a dangerous path. Let me just check. What was the thing I got? It was in... I know I got more stuff here. It might have been in Foulstone, honestly. Or was it this one? The Orbital Shipyard? I'm sure I took... Oh no, it's a barrier. No, it's a thing we have on ourselves, right? It's a bonus. Feature? In talents? What would it be under? Not exemplar. It might be under origin talents, as everything else is. Not that one. Triumph over the Expanse? Red warp roots always become orange. Yeah, that's the one I was reading. So there's no point using a singular point of navigation because it will always become orange. Right? So if we use a single point of navigation, it becomes orange. And given that it'll always be orange, that's fine. Yeah, it says it's dangerous, which is the same as orange, I think. Yeah. Okay. Wait, no, is that saying I can downgrade it to that? It says it's deadly, but it's not deadly, it's orange. You just told me it was orange. I took 9 damage. That seems like an orange. Oh, and I'm fighting. Okay, that's fine. I don't know whether it was telling me the truth there. Let's switch up to who we're going to use on the next mission, so we pre-select. Abelard Heinrichs. We're not taking Marazai. We're not taking Erlet, because that doesn't make any sense to take them to an Inquisition-type planet. Maybe Adira would make some level of sense. Let's take Pascal. Cassia. Well, would we take Cassia or would we take Jai? We would probably take Jai. Then, you know what? Then I would take Adira. Although maybe Ulfar because he has a connection. But let's take Adira. Let's do something like that. That's our squad. Okay. I think that makes sense. Also, because it's a Heinrichs mission, there may be Psyker stuff, which would be kind of his thing, right? Although if I'm taking both of them, I should take Cassia, because she lowers fail degradation. Okay. This is fine. Let's have a look at formation. Yeah, you're gonna go there. Something like this is what we're working with. Right. Quick save. What we facing? What we fighting this time? Wasn't it corn things last time we went into one of these? Yeah, I don't know what it is this time.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
There's a lot of dead bodies. Are we gonna have to fight all of them? Oh? Oh, hello.
I will exterminate
It's
every last one
two
of you.
plague bearers? Two plague bearers, huh? Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go for front line,
I'll see to it personally.
back line. Guess you can be rear.
Who if not me?
Okay. Let's do this. Then let's go for... Don't really need to do that. Let's go for the extra stacks. Or the stacks do more damage, I should say. Let's put some stacks on the Plague Bearer. Then I'm going to run up here, increase our
It's as good as
ballistic
done.
skill and cover efficiency. Surefire plan. Shoot him.
I'll see to it personally. The best defense
Nice.
is a good offense.
Nice parry. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Heinrichs. We don't really want to use Veil stuff right now. Head over here. If I'm not using psychic powers, I guess I'm just going to hit you with Killing Edge.
The Emperor is on our side.
Are you allowed to dodge? Oh, I guess you just did, didn't you? Right, step to the side, shoot him in the face, followed by hitting them. Oh. Twist. More spawn in. I understand. I see your twist. Okay. Dash backwards. Dash backwards. Apply this.
My vow is to serve.
And hit you.
Request approved. Significant value.
Nice. Okay. Solid. Jai. Let's figure this one out a little bit here. Let's go for buff.
Am I getting paid for this?
Then we're gonna go for... This is your target.
Don't get too cocky.
Buff
I
him.
can do that with the right incentive.
Shoot. Wonderful. He actually has a ton of AP on his turn, so I can use some of it to move. Head over here. Followed by doing... Oh, I don't get a second dash. That's fine. Let's make an opening on that thing. Only has 16 health. It doesn't really matter. And then that'll do for your turn. Right, you now give somebody a complete new turn. Let's give that to
They'll
Abelard.
write legends
Might be able
about
to
me.
spawn in some things here. Hit him. More spawn behind us. Okay, that's fine. Charge. Solid. Yeah. Do one of those. I guess I should probably be paying attention to what the thing is. What is it? Toxic type of damage, healing unit instead of damaging. Oh, okay. Sure. Whatever. Okay. Jai's turn. He did just have a turn, but now she has another turn. I guess that's because someone used a heroic act. Wait, was that her? I don't know. Anyway, she has another turn for some reason. Best known to the game. But but she can't use this. Maybe that was it moving on. Yeah, it must be it moving on her turn somehow, which is kind of weird. Anyway, run over here. Press the advantage.
Living on the edge.
Shoot.
Don't get too cocky.
This is free
Never fight fair.
as well, because that costs 0 AP. Shoot.
Oh, you're no fun.
Nice. Then move yourself. Nope. Oh, that's fine then. Good turn. Let's set some prey. Like, let's set you as prey.
Was that you? Or
Yeah. Run over this way. Set you as prey.
Send the future on the battlefield.
Okay. Shoot.
Anything else? Farewell.
Followed by shoot. Wonderful. I don't need to pick up any of the loot immediately, and that's just the way out.
Is there more will
Oh,
beg for mercy?
they'll keep spawning.
But I will grant none.
The masters demand your death.
That's annoying. I have to wait for one of your characters standing too close to the enemy. Oh, okay. That's fine. Wait, that might be a thing in the patch change, because you used to be able to stand next to the enemy, didn't you? Like if you spawn next to them, but maybe that's only on ambushes now. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. Yeah, sure, something like that. Our turn. Get over here. Shoot.
Let's make some opportunities.
I request a mandatory ocular
Didn't really mean to
augmentation.
hit him there, but that's okay. Set that as our front line. Set this as our back
Oh, it's
line.
not me.
We'll be the rear. Okay. Let's joint analysis. And make that
I'll make it
armored
happen.
up. Then we will put stacks on
I'll
that
see
one,
to it
which appears to have
personally.
slightly more health. And then, I don't know. That'll do. Okay.
I serve the ruinous powers.
They very slowly move in.
Chaos guides me.
Okay.
Such is the will of chaos.
That's a lot of like small units, but I'm not really that worried. Yeah, because they can't actually hurt us. To hurt us, they would have to actually get through a parry.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a lot of units. I think I've said that. There is a lot of units here. Alright.
Out of my way.
Cool. Alright, Jai. I was kind of thinking let's start with one of those, but let's think about this a second here. Let's press the advantage,
I can do that with the right incentive.
and fire.
Don't get too cocky. Going somewhere.
Nice. Oh, I didn't have this for free, so might as well do it again.
Oh, you're no fun.
Okay. It's for free again, so, like,
Am I
okay.
getting paid for this? Going somewhere?
Alright, that's good. Shoot.
Tell me, and it is done. Never fight fair.
Okay. Now I can give somebody another turn, so let's maybe go for Inspire.
How about no?
Yeah, one of those.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Then have another turn. Okay. Kind of thinking you could cleave these two, but I guess you can't unless you can move. But you can't. Alright, just attack.
Naturally.
Nice. Alright, well that'll do. Oh, I guess actually I can charge, although I can only kind of charge. I can charge like this, but that doesn't actually help me get another attack in. Unless I use Dispatch, which I could
won't
use.
object to it.
Let's use Dispatch.
I feel.
Oh, oops. I realized what I was doing as I did it.
But of course.
Meant to use the
Lord
other
Captain.
weapon. You'll take the direct damage hit, but that's okay. That's her turn.
Death
Next
to
one.
non-believers.
That did hit us. Ow. Alright. We took damage.
Death to the weak.
Now, Abelard. I'm a huge fan of this. Followed by this.
I took care of this one.
Alright. Followed by Taunt.
I will do my duty.
And
It
Parry.
will be done.
Okay.
I
Heinrich,
won't go
your
down
turn.
easy.
Attack.
For the throne's glory, your reckoning is due.
Nice. Good turn. Charge out of
I
the
won't
poison.
object to it.
There we go. Idira, let's set this is prey.
Will do.
Okay, set this is prey.
On it.
And set this is prey.
Anything else?
Okay, shoot.
Be gone.
Nice.
That is not my destiny.
Shoot.
Will do.
Nice. Solid. Shoot him. I kind of thought that would just work. Dispatch.
I am a savant of destruction.
Nice. Last one runs in. Gets parried. Gets shot.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
Wait, where's... Oh, there's one up there as well. Oops. It's just standing there. Okay. Shoot it.
I know what I'm doing, usually.
Nice.
Let us not
Get
go.
out of here before it spawns another wave. Okay, oh, what do we get? Oh, we got a Valness and Salvation. What's this? The yellow pages of the tattered pamphlet give off a sickly sweet smell of rot. The universe is drenched in foul blood and rampant profligacy. Disgrace, immortality, and lies permeate the air around every world. Agony, suffering, and pain thrive within us. Submit, repent, and accept your fate, to live and die in vileness and villainy. This omnipresent sickness pierces the void that stretches between suns and worlds. All of existence, however perpetual or unshakable it may seem, will one day witness its demise and turn to dust. The cities of today will become ruins of tomorrow. The rosy-cheeked maiden will turn into a filthy hag, and the soldier who walks the battlefield for the first time will forever stay there, sinking into the bloody, decaying mass of countless others. But open yourself to the truth. If depravity, filth, and vileness are eternal and all-encompassing, then they are things worth bowing to. And therein lies our hope. By resigning ourselves to the rotten deformity of existence and embracing all the profanity, we can be honest and sincere of our nature. We can evade the doom of oblivion and become one with eternity. Having trodden through all of the world's putrescence and recognized its morbid and irredeemable wretchedness, we can perceive the soft and curative warmth of the true, most merciful of faiths, and thus at last we can discover the path to salvation, into the caring embrace of the great unclean one, to his rotting and all-accepting heart, where there is place for any true believer. Papa Nurgle. Let's collect all and leave. Wonderful. I think that was a random event. I don't believe that was in any way related to what we just did. Okay. Gartrafal's Calamity. Let's go. It's a new place. I didn't scan for new systems. Anyway. Lord Captain, we've arrived in the Photon 4 system. Our translation from warp was a little rough. Net loss around 500 souls on the middle and service decks, and the God Emperor only knows how many wounded. But that's only half of it. The brain boxes on the augurs are sending me reports that aren't doing my mood any favours. Real space here's got more holes than a sieve, and all our sensors are playing up. It's gotta be sorcery, Lord Captain. If I were you, Lord Captain, I'd do what I came here to do right sharpish and clear out while we still can. I've seen the likes of this before in the same region. Maybe your sorcerers will be able to explain it better, but here's what I know. Shit like this never ends well. Distorted star. Ooh. Something very cool looking. Okay. Well, I was right that we might want to take Adira. Let's go to a couple of these worlds and do some scanning. I'm assuming that's the one I want to go to. Yeah, we'll grab the Prometheum while we're here. Just leave some people to mine it in this area. Yeah. I mean, it's not safe for us, but like, you know, it's safe for our safe for our underlings. The surface of the star shimmers with a myriad of hues. The dance of colors fascinates any who dare glance at it. The playful, colored patterns appear on the vessel's augurs in a wide variety of spectra, from infrared to ultraviolet. Every voidsman knows that such emissions are dangerous to organic matter, and Master Helmsman Revor asks the crew to resist the desire to admire the star. Not everyone manages to follow this advice, and some crew members suffer from nausea and headaches. I'll leave the view as it is. Heinrich van Kalloch spends as little time as possible in any area exposed to the star. Not knowing exactly what it is, the interrogator considers light an unholy entity and advises everyone to stay away from it. Oh, there's nothing that we can do with it? It's just... okay. That was our event with the star. Okay. Let's scan. Nothing here. We got some XP though. How close are we to a level up? I'm greedy. Every time it's like new bit of XP, it's like level up. We're actually very close, so you know, makes sense. All right. Well, we have unknown ships we just saved. Let's see. All right. Unknown means combat. I mean, we kind of knew that because it was red, but I was just like, I thought there might have been a bit of dialogue and then some combat. Nope, just combat. Pure combat.
Time to earn your keep, crew.
The Drukhari have blocked some of your flagship's posts. Okay. This is fine. So there's Drukhari here. Okay. I'm having trouble contextualizing where... I was going to say contextualizing where everything is, because we only just spawned in. That's fine. Bloody claw cruisers over here. Well, it's moving close. That's quite close, really. Ow. Well, at least it didn't get through our side here, actually. So I was thinking, like, head up here, shoot like this, then start blasting them with all of our dorsal weapons. Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Coordinates set.
So head up here. Yeah, then shoot it.
Fire at will.
Then... oh, you can't use both of these on a turn? Oh. That's interesting. You can only use one prow laser. Okay, so that must be why you should take torpedoes. Because you can use both of them in a turn.
Volley.
Okay. Can I turn... I can turn enough to hit them like this. That's so good. Okay. Ooh. Weird stars here. That is weird. Okay. I guess it just usually is the star of the system that you're in, and it just happens that that one's the weird one there. I think there's more chance I get hit on our starboard side, but I'm probably not getting hit on either. Right, this thing comes in. Shoots a lot. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I didn't think there was a chance for getting shot on either side. It just made sense that we'd probably be shot if we were from the back or the front, but that's okay. You also have your other... oh, no, they don't have their other one. Well, that's good. Okay, so trying to figure out a way to turn around here that would work. Cancel that. Let's do new heading. Yeah. And that means I can turn around like this and shoot.
Fire at will.
Okay. Yeah, you see I can't use the other lance weapon here. Okay. Let's make port a little bit more shielded. Can I hit you from here? I can. Okay. Then I faced the wrong direction to come in at us, and really the wrong direction to shoot the frigate successfully, as in with a lot of shots. Never mind, they shot with their full arsenal and just completely negated what I said as I was saying it. Cool.
Another battle won.
Fantastic.
On to the next one.
We also leveled up. Wonderful. Let's go to the upgrade screen, where I can put my torpedoes back on. Because apparently you are not allowed to use both of the lance weapons for some reason. That's fine. Yeah, so I guess we'll replace the Titan forward lance weapon with a torpedo. Yeah. That's absolutely fine. Upgrades. Unless that was what they locked out. Actually, that might have been what they locked out. They might have locked out the no, because it had the choice of shooting from either. So they didn't lock it out. What am I talking about? Anyway. The flagship's torpedo tubes are loaded with 3 torpedo salvos instead of 1. Interesting. Although these are the ultimate ability bonuses. Until the end of combat, the flagship speed is increased by 2, maneuverability is increased by 1. Makes RAM better. And we can increase evasion on specific tactical positions. Okay. Let's take that. That seems useful. And then I get another ultimate post ability. Suppose I should be taking these actually. Yeah, let's take the ones at the bottom. Because these are just all flagship developments. Let's see here. Focused efforts. Let's take shallow jump. So that lets us move a little bit. Let's take vulnerability scan. That lets us do more damage. There we go. Apply. Right. Oh, do I not? I don't have anyone in any of these positions either. What? I just have us, because I guess we didn't have these weren't party members. So Supreme Commander should be Jai. Master Cannoneer should be Argenta. Shield Master should be Pascal. Master of Maneuvers should be Ulfar. Master of Aesthetics should be Erlet. That seems fine, right? We can also upgrade the individual abilities. I missed... Wait, we can upgrade... Is that the... Wait, yeah, we can upgrade all sorts of abilities. Use current ability once, no hull damage. Okay, yeah, so I could... I guess I've never used that ability. Oh, that character's never used that ability. Oh, yeah, that's probably what that is. Okay. And no hull damage, which we can fix easily. We can fix by doing this. Cool. So there was another upgrade we've just not been taking. That's good. That's nice. Well, I think with this very weird sun, it's time to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we are heading to this planet, which is no doubt where Heinrich's colleague is, and we'll find out what's going on with her. And I guess we're going to take some Psyker stuff. I might take Cassia as well. She might have some stuff to say. And I think that, yeah, that's going to be better with the veil degradation and all that sort of stuff that we can do. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.